This coffee is a whole new way of drinking coffee. We mix coffee with grass-fed butter, MCT oil. That's a basic recipe. It's getting to be well known that butter's a lot better for you than cream and milk. It's got a lot of good things in it, especially if it's grass-fed butter. So I got into doing that thing. MCT oil, boy, we can talk forever about MCT oil. MCT oil is coconut oil. It's fractionated coconut oil. It's the best part of coconut oil, and it's a smaller chain fatty acids. You can only find these fatty acids in a few places in the world, and what it does is it bypasses your digestive system, goes right to your brain. It's very special because it's a smaller chain fat, and your body doesn't have to break it down. It doesn't go through your digestive system. It goes right into your blood, goes right to your liver, goes right to your brain. There, it does a lot of fantastic things for your brain, for brain health. It's an alternative source of energy that actually, until a few years ago, we didn't even know that we could use in our brain. We thought we could only use glycogen for energy in our brain, and that's all go on. That's how people get Alzheimer's, is they get glycogen resistant. But ketones is an alternative form of energy, and that's what MCT does. It goes to your liver, forms ketones, goes to your brain. Now with the coffee, what we do is we mix it up in a blender. We put the MCT with the coffee and mix it up in a blender. So what the MCT does is actually latches onto the caffeine and other phytochemicals, takes it right to your brain, and you get a sensation that you're not used to getting from coffee. It's a little amplified and it lasts for a little bit longer. So in a simple, like, kind of euphoria state of well-being and feel good, that's what it's for. But on deeper health-wise, it's for a lot more. I was already on my crusade. Like, I first tried this with regular coffee, and it had an incredible effect. So then I started looking and studying and learning about coffees and wanting to find better coffee, and also coffee that tasted better with this mixture. Like, if you go to anywhere and just get whatever coffee and blend it with the butter and the MCT, whatever bitterness in the coffee really comes through. So I come here, I meet these guys at the Chocolate Fest. So at this time in my diet, I'm really heavy into chocolate and I'm heavy into coffee, and there's a chocolate and coffee fest. So I I go there and I run into these guys and talk to them for a while, and David said, you got to come watch a roasting one day.
Well, he forgot to mention, we're the nicest guys, he knows.
Oh yeah. I did try all the other coffee. I did. I sampled every single coffee there. So like, I'm slow. Like, it took me, from the first time I heard about this putting butter on coffee, weird idea, it took me a few months to actually try the coffee, and after meeting these guys, it took me a few months to walk in the door. But I didn't call or anything, right? I just walked in.
Just showed up one day.
Yeah, I just showed up one day and watched a roasting, and so that's when it took off. David showed me how he roasts his coffee, and from the beginning to the end, we laid out beans so I can actually taste the different beans and what the roasting does, and I'm starting to educate myself there. And so then we try a special coffee that David has been playing with. It's a white coffee. It's a barely roasted coffee, and that's really the start of it. Is I took this home. We tried it here. It was really good. We tried it in espresso. It was amazing. I took it home and mixed it with whatever recipes that I've been working with, and like, it was just so smooth. All the bitterness was gone. It was a real nutty, kind of smooth taste, and I knew we were onto something. I wasn't thinking about doing a business or anything. It just kind of grew into a business on its own. Like, I was just spreading the word about this health thing, this way to get coffee, and this way to jumpstart your health through coffee, and I was just preaching it everywhere, and with no idea of turning it into a business, and it kind of did turn into a business that way. Caveman is me, Tate Fletcher, and Lacey Mackey. We come together on this venture. They were doing this a little bit in coffee trucks before me. Tate's the one that first told me about the coffee, and just trying to keep up. It's really taken off all over the world. Actually, we have wholesalers in Australia and Ireland and Canada coming up soon. Like, yeah. Cool. Partnership's crazy. Like, that's one thing we got really lucky, and we're all about environmental issues. We're trying to properly source our MCT oil and our coffee and all that, and that's one of the best things about this partnership is these guys feel the same way, and sure, we have a little bit more expensive coffee, but it's worth it, and like, I know that the employees, the people that are picking the coffee are well taken care of, you know. I haven't been in the coffee at the farm yet, but I'm going to pretty soon.